governor, senator, agriculture commissioner. As of today, they are all headed to recounts. But before any recount can start, election officials in some counties still have to actually finish counting the ballots for the first time.
Well, it's now been 48 hours since the polls closed, and the final numbers are due at noon Saturday. That's when we'll know for sure if recounts are needed. Now, here's where we stand right now. The governor's race entered recount territory today. Ron DeSantis and Andrew Gillum are now less than half a percentage point apart from each other.
The Senate race is even tighter. Rick Scott and Bill Nelson are less than 0.25% apart. If that number holds, they'll need a manual recount.
And even more suspense in the agriculture commissioner's race. Today, Democrat Nikki Fried, who was trailing, took the lead over Republican Matt Caldwell. With numbers updated minutes ago, she's up by 595 votes. They seem virtually guaranteed to need a hand recount at this point. Now, Nikki Fried is here in our studio. We're going to be speaking to her in just a moment about her race.
But first, let's get an update on how the counts are going and why they're taking so long. Ty Russell is live at Broward election headquarters. Ty.
Well, Rutabaga, I just stepped outside of the canvassing board meeting. They've been meeting for about an hour and a half right now. Let's go ahead and take a look inside right now. We do have a camera inside, and what has been going on is the canvassing board, they are just now about to wrap up looking at some of these provisional ballots. They were looking at the provisional ballots to accept about 200 of them, and then others they were looking at why they weren't accepted, and that's for reasons like some people were felons, others voted twice. But this is what's next. They need to count these provisional ballots, and then the supervisor of elections believes they will be done tonight. The count continues in Broward County well after Election Day.
And I'm concerned.
All day, workers have been tabulating mail-in ballots. This evening, the canvassing board began a meeting about provisional ballots. More than 200 have been accepted so far, but members are going over why others may not be. They found felons who voted, and some people voted twice.
What information was missing from the document so that they can correct it.
Whether a provisional ballot or mail-in could help determine the type of recount in key statewide races like governor, Senate, and agriculture commissioner.
We as voters, we want our voice to be heard.
Supervisor of Elections Dr. Brenda Snipes says that's what she is trying to do.
We have 8 high-speed counters in there, and I'm told they can do 23,000 sheets per hour.
It's unclear why every counter has not been used. When we asked how many there were left to count, the supervisor says she doesn't know. And that's just one of many reasons voters in this line showed up Thursday to make sure their voices are heard. And we've been asking, since it's well beyond Election Day, why has it taken so long to count all of the votes? Now the supervisor is telling us that the ballot is long and also the turnout was high here in Broward County. But for now, we are live inside the Broward Supervisor of Elections office. I'm Ty Russell, CBS 4 News at 7.